AKAPADers, welcome to episode 472 of AKAPAD's Audio Audacity Podcast. I am your host, Peter A. DeLuca, aka Pad, aka the Pop Culture Pope, aka the Movie Magician. And if you're new here, this is where we talk movies. We mostly focus on movies. We focus what's in theaters. We focus what's dropping on the streaming platforms. We focus what's on YouTube. We just focus. We like images at 32 frames a second, 24 frames a second, flashing in front of our eyes, creating simulated motion. And here we go. Okay, so last night, I tried to stay up for it, but I woke up early. I did watch it. Prey, Prey. It's the new Predator movie. And why are we talking about Prey? Well, I don't know. It dropped. It has a Native American spin. I saw it, but here we go. We're going back in time. 1987, June 12th. Arnold Schwarzenegger, John McTiernan, Alan Silvestri, Sam Winston. I mean, it's Lawrence Gordon, Joel Silver. The people behind the original Predator 1987, often replicated, never duplicated. Wait, often imitated, never duplicated. I got that one right. Okay, so I was supposed to drop this days ago, but I've been busy with the 9 to 5, so sue me. But TGIF, it's Happy Friday. Movie fam. We are going into this movie because here's the thing. I'm just going to present an argument to you. That's really going to... We know this is a must-watch movie. We know this is one of Schwarzenegger's best movie, potentially the best movie. I'm sorry, Terminator fans. This is potentially the greatest sci-fi monster of them all. I'm sorry if you really, really, really like Alien. This is the best of nearly everyone that touched it, which is amazing because there's nothing but amazing people throughout this entire production. But this movie, the argument I'm bringing to you is Predator 1987 is the greatest science fiction movie of all time. And there you go. I heard that your head exploded. So let me give you a little bit of the prerequisite on this. I mean, the endless failed sequels. I mean, look, I think some of these sequels are fantastic. I really do. I love them. But they're all considered failures. Terminator did have a Terminator 2. Alien did have an Aliens. Aliens still even had a Prometheus and Covenant. And yeah, like there's a heritage and a legacy with Alien that Predator doesn't have. And here's the thing. The second great science fiction movie of all time, too, is John Carpenter's The Thing. So, moving on. But both of these movies are, they're carbon copies. They're composites. They're brother and sister of one another. So, science fiction needs to be scary. The future, aliens, the unknown, it's frightening. It should scare the shit out of you. Which is why when we lean into great science fiction, there is an element of fear. 2001, Planet of the Apes, The Matrix. There's an element of horror. We have a movie here. Prerequisite number 2. It cannot be made today. This is a movie of an era. This is a movie, too, that launched the Schwarzenegger era. This is the greatest creature design of all time. The greatest creature reveal of all time. This is Sam Winston at his absolute magnificence. He's just on all cylinders. You can argue his designs for Congo are great. No, but we have a great hook. We have a great slow revelation of our creature. We believe our creature is going to kill everyone We kind of want to see it, but we're also pulled into how are they going to get out of this situation. This thing is unstoppable. Now, you might say, Pete, that sounds a lot like Alien, but here's the thing. Alien, these are essentially blue-collar workers set against a freaking wolf, a bear, a creature that just wants blood. That's Alien. These are guys sent in to kill everything. And they're not killing this thing. They don't even know what it is. This thing is one step ahead of them. This is what makes Predator fantastic. The opening. Here we go. You might say the opening of Star Wars were best openings ever. The music. No. Alan Silvestri is, if you take this and Back to the Future, 2 movies that he composed, I would say they smash Star Wars and Indiana Jones if you want to go down that road, because I think they're more nuanced. Star Wars and Indiana Jones are similar because they're, John Williams, same guy. Back to the Future and Predator are very similar to Indiana Jones and Star Wars in the same respect. Same guy. It sounds similar. It feels similar. But the opening of this movie, the Alan Silvestri rocking and rolling, completely creates a mood that we were not expecting. It's a longing. It's a reunion. It's a mission. I'm telling you, these things are not, it's not even easy. It's not easy to even do what they did in the first 5 minutes of this movie. They establish relationships. They create the mission, or you're introduced to the mission. If you need a comparison, compare it to Rambo 2. Sylvester Stallone. Choppy. It's choppy. It's not as smooth. This is smooth. It's an intangible that's there. John McTiernan, our director. I mean, holy crap. I mean, look. We can say 1999, The 13th Warrior, 2002, Rollerball, and 2003, Basic. This relatively could be, you can just say, it's a career-killing run for him, especially the 202 Rollerball. Norman Jewison remake, he also remade Thomas Crown Affair in 1999. Well, AKA Paris, something completely new. All the years, look, we're just stopping real quick, okay? In all the years I've been doing this for too long, because we're approaching episode 500. It is now almost 9:00 p.m. on a Friday. I was talking to you hours and hours and hours ago, and I got a phone call, and that led to a whole avalanche of work stuff. But here we go. Okay, so where I left off, John McTiernan, he made a movie in 1986 called Nomads. I'm not familiar with that, but here's his filmography. And tell me who can beat this. Predator, Die Hard, The Hunt for Red October, Medicine Man, The Last Action Hero, Die Hard with Vengeance. Keep in mind, Die Hard with Vengeance is one of the greatest number 3s of all time. It really is. The Thomas Crown Affair. And look, here's the other great, Norman Jewison, genius filmmaker in his own right. John McTiernan remade 2 Norman Jewison movies, Thomas Crown Affair and Rollerball. But Rollerball, keep in mind too, was also produced by WWE, Vince McMahon. It features Slipknot. There's a lot happening in Rollerball. I occasionally will watch that movie hoping for something different, but it loses me in the nighttime luge scene. A little bit more, maybe a different episode about that. We'll do like a original and remake series. So anyway, so this movie too, and one of these thoughts that's been percolating all day it's the Predator versus what is Arnold Schwarzenegger, and the Predator versus this completely unstoppable group of men, including Jesse Ventura. We have Billy. It's just like Shane Black, who later would make his own Predator movie. Great transition there. But yeah, so people, you cannot beat Predator. You cannot. And I often use Predator as because to me this is how good this movie is. It's also a metaphor of life, meaning you are stalked by something invisible that wants to take you out, and there's nothing you can do. There's literally nothing you can do against it. There's nothing you can do to kill it. It will find you. It's invisible. It has superior tech. It has superior instincts. It is there solely for the purpose to kill you. But you have to survive, and you have to keep going. A Predator is a absolute perfect metaphor for life. Better than Jaws, better than Alien, better than John Carpenter's A Thing. And that's why there's so much love and joy within this movie. And you see it in the cinematography. And it's like, Pete, no one talks about the cinematography in Predator because we're supposed to reserve cinematography for like a Martin Scorsese or The Last Emperor type movie or Lawrence of Arabia. Okay, no. You tell me what shots in this movie are warehouse, indoor, factory, giant hangar, jungle setting that's perfectly lit, and you tell me what's not. And here's the crazy thing, because I've seen this movie so many times. There's only a few shots that are true jungle shots. Everything is indoor, and you're convinced that this is an outdoor movie. And to compare to Alien, it's far easier to go dark and like you shoot something dark, you can do it. But to shoot something the way that they shot Predator, this was like, Industrial Light and Magic was just talking about this on Disney Plus with this new documentary. Empire Strikes Back introduced a whole new level of hurt because of the Hoth, the daytime scenes, and the special effects had to work in daytime. When you're in daytime, it's so difficult to sell anything. I was even watching Dick Tracy. The daytime scenes for Dick Tracy don't work. The nighttime scenes are brilliant. Yeah, so I rest my case. Predator, the greatest science fiction movie of all time, and little memory is I do recall seeing this movie with my father, and it literally blew us away. As soon as you saw the Predator as a child for the first time, it's with you forever. And I understand that all future installments, it's up to them to top it, to do a new type of revelation. Prey, pretty much there. You got some cool ones too with Predator 2. AVP doesn't quite need them. And we have Predators, but the revelation in Predators is it's lore mythology of what comes after that we have established our Predator. Because as we know with Predators, it's also somewhat of a metaphor that there's more than one Predator, and there's also more than one class of Predator. Right? Not metaphor. I meant meta. All right, people. Episode 273. Stephen Hopkins. Right? Stephen Hopkins. Predator 2. Danny Glover. Got a big point to make with that one. It's a sequel that I love too. So let's go.